I'm at a point in my career where I need collaboration to like keep me moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first 3 albums, I'm all alone. You know, and every time I might be standing over the record being like, oh, it has to be this way, it has to be that way. But sometimes, even with Marcus, like, you know what? You do a bass line that you think will be dope. Here's the parameters. I need it to swim. You need that classic knock that I need. It needs to move in an organic way. But, like, maybe I'm just going to try to fit to what you do. Because I'll think of something different.
There's bones in my closet, but you end up anyway. There's bones in my closet, but you hang stuff anyway.
I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, know exactly who that was. If you don't, that's John Bellion. He's actually an artist who lives about 10 minutes from where I live. I've never ran into him yet. He happens to go to the bar where my brother-in-law works almost all the time. He goes to an LA Fitness that's about 15 minutes from my house, and he plays basketball there a lot. So I do hope to run into him someday, because my brother-in-law says he does come to the bar pretty often and he sees him there. So I'm just gonna have to go in one day and hopefully meet him, because he's someone who I've been drawing a lot of inspiration from lately, mainly because of, first, his passion behind doing what he does. If you guys have ever watched his behind the scenes videos of how he actually comes up with the ideas for the songs, this guy gets so fired up.
The groove is so dope that I almost wouldn't even want to distract it with words. I'm like, even in the chorus, vibes. Let the hook be some scatting. Let the hook just vibe off of what you're doing.
And if you heard what he mentioned earlier in this video, that clip that I included, he was talking about the need for collaboration in order to be creative. When you look at content, it's nice to have the dialogue with other people. It's nice to get someone else's feedback, or let them run with an idea, and then you can kind of feed off of their vibes. For me, it's always been, at least like 99% of the time, it's me with the camera and I'm coming up with the content. But I think there comes a time where you really need those outside people to help you come up with ideas, let them put their twist on it, as long as, like John Bellion said, they're staying within the parameters of what you like as a video maker, as a content creator. So myself, I have ideas of the kind of content that I want to come up with, but there are times where you have that creative block, and that happens to every single person. Everyone who's creating something, there's going to come a time where it's like, what's next? After 800 something videos, I mean, I've done every video you could think of on how to do this exercise, covering this supplement or this nutritional topic, and not to say that I'm not going to cover that anymore, but I do think it's time to kind of put a spin on things, kind of pivot my channel in different directions. So I actually, you guys know that I was talking to the XFactor Meals dudes, you know, I was trying to help them start up their business, and I'm proudly, you know, working with them now. But I've also been working with my buddy Carlos, and he's been really taking his videography serious and his photography. So we were shooting some work the other day, and I just want to share that with you guys. And he's someone who I'm going to be collaborating with, and I don't mean collabing with as in we're going to do a video together, but we're going to be working together. I really like the way he has ideas for certain topics, and I'm going to let him use his creative mind to help me kind of revamp these videos and give you a different point of view, different storylines. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to actually play a clip that he put together the other day, and I'll let that run and I'll talk to you guys when that's done.
Matty Fusaro is someone me and Matt have both grown up watching and have been inspired by. He's one of my main idols. He's one of the reasons why we're doing what we do now. And we love everything he stands for and everything he does.
Free from you and I. So long now.
So that was a quick edit highlighting some of Carlos's work. Now, every video that we do together is not going to be extremely cinematic. I do think there's a time and a place for it, and I love it. And I just think that I'm going to let him run with his creative mind. He's got a Mavic, he's got a Ronin, and I know that every day that he's not filming something, he's behind the computer trying to learn more and more and gain inspiration from other people that he watches. So I'm going to let his ideas come into my mind so we can create some good stuff together for you guys. The XFactor Meals kids, their names are Matt and Mark, but they really want to put in the work in the gym as well. They've been extremely busy with running their business and going to school full time, but now they have a little bit of extra free time. I don't even like to call it free time because they're still working damn hard to make sure that this business continues to grow. But the time that they were in school, they want to take at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, and really dedicate that to fitness. And I told them that I would help them with that. So their goal right now is to put on some size, put on muscle strength. So they're going to be in my gym. I'm going to be helping them every step of the way to make sure they're doing things the right way. If they have any questions, they can come to me for help. So I think the dynamic between all of us is going to be really strong. It's going to add a lot to this channel. And I'm excited for where things are going to go. You know, I do think that I had this creative block for a while and it's held me back a bit, but there's always that one time where just things seem to hit and all of us, you know, work well together. So it's going to be cool. Right now, I'm actually going to eat a little something, and then Brittany and I are going to check out an apartment. In front of the townhouse right now, we're just waiting for the landlord to get here. So we're gonna go check it out. We did see it once before, about a week and a half or so ago. We liked the place, we wanted to come see it again. We wanted to meet the guy's wife, just kind of see. They seem like actually, well, he seems like he'd be a really cool landlord, and he got a good vibe off of us, which is a good thing, because he said he got a lot of people see this place. But I guess as a landlord, when you're getting a tenant, you want to make sure that they're not crazy. So
yeah, this is like a really nice area too. It's a really nice,
he thought we weren't
like,
crazy, which is, he's wrong.
Yeah,
no,
he doesn't really
John,
know
if you're watching this, man, we're not crazy. But that's Brittany's voice, by the way. You guys haven't seen her in a while. She has been doing her own thing as far as YouTube goes. For those of you who might not know who she is, there might be some of you guys who are newer to the channel. It's my wife, Brittany, and she used to be on all my old channels. Back in, I think, January something, she started her own channel. Did I say my old channels?
Yeah, I was like, there's something I don't know about?
A different lifetime.
Old videos.
Yeah, different hub. But she started doing her YouTube thing, I think in like January. Or
like last
year doing some videos.
A little over a year now.
And, you know, the whole fitness oriented thing, she was running some structured programming. She had a coach for a little while. But her channel has kind of turned in a different direction, and she's really been enjoying the beauty side of things. So she enjoys doing makeup tutorials. So that's kind of the direction she's going with things.
As far as YouTube goes, yeah. Like I do still train 6 days a week. I'm actually cutting right now, so I'm tracking macros and everything. That part of my life hasn't changed. The only thing that's really different is, no, I need the gym in my life. But the only thing that's really changed is like my YouTube, like the content that I want to put out. I was having more fun and enjoying more of like the beauty makeup type videos more so than I was making the fitnessy type videos. So I kind of am just transitioning into that, so. And
it's not like her subscribers disappeared, but when there's a shift in content, a lot of times they're like, all right, we subscribed for the fitness stuff, why are you giving us makeup stuff? So it's almost like she's building, not a completely new audience. I'm sure some of her audience now will enjoy the newer stuff, and not to say she's never gonna make a fitness video again.
No, but like I said, I do still love fitness. It's still a huge part of my life.
It's about enjoying the content that you create, and her filming herself in the gym was just not her thing. You know, she tried it out for a while, she put a bunch of videos out, she did some lifting tutorials for you guys, but there came a time where it's just like she didn't have the passion to do that. So she loves training, but she doesn't necessarily love filming herself training, which I think it's important to make sure that you're doing what you want to do, not what YouTube tells you should do. I think a good example is, I'm not picking on him, Max is one of my really good friends, but people give him shit for cutting because first of all, Max is not small.
No,
a lot of people consider him small, or they say like he's a small dude who deadlifts a lot. Trust me, Max is not a small guy if you've met him in person before. But by YouTube standards, they call him small. So they wonder, why is he cutting? Why is he going in a deficit? And it's just because that's what he wanted to do. He's comfortable doing that. So you have to do what you want to do, not what YouTube tells you to do. But you also have to be receptive to the feedback of your viewers and kind of create content based around what they subscribe for. So that might mean you're taking your channel in a different direction like she did. People maybe subscribe for her fitness journey.
Yeah. She's
not enjoying doing that. So she's going in a different way. If they want to follow, they can. If not, she'll build up a new audience.
Right.
Right?
Right. Let's do that.
I don't know if they
yeah, I don't know if we're going to film in there.
Either way, we'll see you guys in there when we're done.
This was like the first tenant. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, but he was good. Because that one was before.
So the place was just as nice as remember as the time. Yeah, we really liked it. So we're actually waiting for the lease agreement. We're gonna look it over, make sure everything seems good. The landlords, the guy, John and his wife are awesome people. They really liked us, they wanna get us in there. So we're gonna see how that works out. But we're still here until at least July 1st. So we'll still be in here, but I'm gonna grab myself one of these, one of these XFactor meals. So the goal, I know XFactor meals, so what they want to do is eventually be able to ship like everywhere. But that's the goal as they grow, and I'm going to help them get there. We're going to do it together. It's going to be awesome. But some of the stuff that they offer, hamburger sliders with some hand-cut fries, chicken tacos. We have shrimp tacos here. And this isn't doing justice. I'm showing you guys through a container. Shrimp tacos, and then they have this little mango salsa that comes with it. Some black beans if you want to throw those on top. Pineapple chicken, little energy muffins. They got some coconut they made with like zucchini, carrot. Those are awesome. I believe these are the protein pancakes. I'm probably just going to have one of these pineapple chicken meals, but I'm gonna cut off the video here. I'm actually gonna leave you with another edit that Carlos did actually for his own social media. He posted on his Instagram, but I'm gonna give you the high resolution edit so you can get another idea of kind of the way he works and what he's learning. You know, again, his style, I think he's still developing right now, so he's very open and receptive to feedback. We're gonna work together to come up with some epic stuff, but I'm gonna leave you guys off with his video. Thank you as always for watching. Show him some love if you want. I'll link his stuff on the bottom of the screen while I play his video. And yeah, we're gonna pick up tomorrow. We got another cool video coming for you. We're excited to film that tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Much love to every one of you. I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace, guys.
You know